The reason I want to add this extra way of surrendering from letting go and letting in is because in the longer term, if you're forever letting go, you're going to not necessarily see the part of your mind, the part of your spiritual ego that is wanting to let go of stuff that it's judged as bad, wrong, negative, worse, and it shouldn't be happening. You're learning a more unconditional relationship with yourself, your emotions, your body, and your life. And if you are focused on always letting go, there can be a part of you living in fear of what might happen. And a part of you that might still be trying to over control the phenomenon that's arising within your field of consciousness, within awareness. I don't recommend long term to always manipulate, manage, and control the phenomenon arising within yourself, within consciousness, within awareness. It's kind of ultimately long term missing the point a bit. And you can still forever live in a subtle rejection and fight with life. Okay. I'm not, you can learn how to change things without having to resist it and fight it, by the way. It's just intuitively, you know, there's something you want to do different or have different or whatever, and you move towards it. But there's a willingness for what is presenting within awareness to arise. The fear goes when you know that it's not all that you are. When you know that what's arising and what you are aware of is not all that you are, and you're so much more than that, the fear falls away. And I wrote about this in my Calm Cure book. So I want to just read a quick paragraph from Calm Cure, because sometimes when I talk about letting in, there can be like I don't want to let in. It's a scary thought, a scary idea to let in. And if it is the case, then let go for now. Okay. Do some therapy, maybe. Heal your autonomic nervous system, build up your inner trust and safety and your sense of real resilience, and then maybe come back to play with the letting in side of surrender. But to help you along your way with letting in, wherever you might be on your journey, let me read a little quote from Calm Cure. One of the core reasons why we tend to recoil from experiencing the full spectrum of life is that we've tried to do so without self-awareness. So what that means is we can recall from that idea because previously when we've tried to let in or whatever, we've done it without this self-awareness I'm talking about, this peace. And we've been taught to think about life rather than directly experience it from the safe haven of our permanently present and peaceful awareness. Thinking about life gets us caught up in a world of thoughts, and if they happen to be negative, then that is how we feel. However, by being self-aware, aware of the aspect of yourself that is aware, you can experience the unconditional calm of your awareness instead of only the ups and downs of your conditioned mind and perspective. Do you hear that? So one of the reasons we can recall from the idea of letting in is because our memory tells us, well, I've done that before and it's been really uncomfortable. But I would suggest maybe if that was super stressful or suffering was related to that in the past, it could be because you didn't play with letting in from self-awareness. But when you are hanging out in this rock solid, unconditionally calm, untouchable, unbreakable, eternal, immortal self, it kind of changes your relationship with this temporary phenomenon that might have seemed so scary before. When it comes to surrender, let go or let it in, or a bit of both, whatever you feel you can do in any given moment. But I can't emphasize enough that letting in is fundamental. I've met a lot of people along the years that they think they're surrendering, but they're actually just subtly controlling and resisting and rejecting a lot of their reality because they don't see the bit of themselves that's subtly operating in the shadows that's saying, I don't want this is wrong, this isn't spiritual, this isn't conscious, this isn't God, this isn't source or whatever, and so I got to get rid of it. That's missing the point. All of it is occurring within you ultimately. Okay? Wow.